You're here today with me in my kitchen, and I'm making my herb-infused roasted pork loin. It's fabulous. You are going to really enjoy this recipe. And again, it's another simple one. So we're going to start with our oven preheated at 350 degrees. And then we're going to have our filling for the pork loin. So we're going to start with 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 3 minced garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of fresh Italian parsley, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of chopped thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I like sea salt, the fleur de sel. French salt works nicely, but use whatever you have. And 1/4 teaspoon of cracked black pepper. So those are our ingredients. Pretty simple, right? And here's where it gets even better. We're going to just add everything into the bowl. We're gonna butterfly that pork loin. I'm gonna show you how to do that. It's very simple. People hear that and they're just like, ah, I'm scared. No, it's so easy. All right, so now that we have this filling all finished for our herb-infused roasted pork loin, we're gonna go ahead and butterfly our pork loin. This is so easy to do, but you can also have your butcher do it to make it even easier for you. So with a sharp, clean knife, you're going to take your pork loin, center cut pork loin here, and you're just lengthwise. This side has more of the skin on it. On this side here, you're going to slice through. You're not going to slice completely through your pork loin because then we have 2 pieces. We just want 1 piece, flat and big. So we're going to go almost to the end and then we're going to stop. So make sure you have a very sharp knife. Try to get it as close to the center as you can. Place your hand on top, be very careful. And we're going to open it up. Voila, there you have your butterflied pork loin. Now, as you can see, it's very thick, thicker on one side. That's okay. No need to stress on that. That's what the trusty mallet is for. I'm gonna place a little bit of plastic wrap on top. It's a good idea because that way, you know, the mallet, you just never know. I'm sure it's clean, but we're gonna go ahead and pound it out. So there we go. Ooh, ready for those aggressions? Here we go. Just be gentle, you don't pound it out too much. You basically want to make both sides even. One last one for good luck. Okay, there we go. So take that plastic wrap off, get rid of that. Here's where the fun part comes in. All right, so we have that lovely filling here. We're gonna go ahead and we are gonna fill it. But firstly, what we're gonna do is flip this baby over, okay? Hit it with a little bit of pepper. Sea salt, hit it with your sea salt. Do both sides. So I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna use the hand that I wasn't sprinkling with. Very important. Now our olive oil. A bit of olive oil, just like a little bit on the inside. Turn it over on the outside. Put on the side there. All right, this is where we use our hands. This is where it gets fun. So we're just gonna massage it. Yes. So now we're gonna fill it. So you have the inside, make sure the skin is on the bottom. And we're gonna fill it with that lovely mixture that we made with all the fresh herbs. It smells so good. And we're gonna just put it in there. Again, it's another healthy dish. Okay, set that aside. Again, you get to use your hands. That's a tool in the kitchen. Just rub it in. Now, make sure to not get the filling too far on the edges. Leave about a 1/2 inch on each end because when you go and roll it up, you don't want it squeezing out the sides. We're gonna roll it up. So just start with a thinner end, roll it up, nice and tight here. There we go. How pretty is that? Now you see what I'm talking about on the ends. saving a half an inch so it doesn't come out the other side. So we're gonna take our first piece of twine, just go right under there like so. Oops. Third one. Okay. So there we have it. Our pork loin is all tied and ready to go. We're gonna place it into our roasting pan. A small one is good, like this. It's the smaller the better, I mean, just so it fits perfectly. You don't want it too big. So you want that baby to just roast in a small, comfortable space. Just makes it taste better. There we go. All right, so now this baby is ready to go. We're gonna place it in the oven at 350 degrees. We're gonna bake it for about an hour or until the inside temperature reaches 155 degrees. So I'll be checking it with my thermometer. All right, so we're ready to get this beautiful pork loin out of the oven. So now we're just gonna make sure the internal temperature reaches, or has reached, I should say, 155. Yep, we're there. It's done. My Epicurean peeps, this baby is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and snip those ties off. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use little toothpicks. And if you don't have these fancy ones, you should get some. Just kidding, you can use whatever you have at home. Just go ahead and place them into the pork loin. The reason why we're doing this is so it stays intact while we cut it. So on each line where the string was, go ahead and place a toothpick. Okay? And so now we're gonna slice it. We're gonna take individual slices in between the toothpicks. Nice sharp knife. Chef's knife is best. Ooh. Still warm. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. You can pull the toothpick out. Oh, come on! Look at this. It's lovely. And your meal is complete. So here is our beautiful herb-infused roasted pork loin. Isn't it gorgeous? You can find more recipes like this on my website, epicureandiva.com. Drop me a line, keep in touch. Until then, bon appetit.